We're set to begin welterweight action between Stoneham's Jim Armato taking on Milford's Dan Bartellini. Peter Zimbo and Mark Daniels cage side once again here, AFO on anysportstv.com. Dan Bartellini with a very familiar cornerman, active UFC middleweight Jorge Rivera.
That's going to feel great to have a guy like Jorge Rivera in your corner. Jorge unfortunately broke his arm, won't be able to fight at UFC 118 this month. However, you know, very, very knowledgeable. He's been fighting forever. I believe he has a 3-fight win streak right now inside the UFC.
Weighing in at 163.
Bartellini coming into this fight with a record of 0-2.
This is the second amateur bout.
Jim Armato coming in with a record of 1 win, 2 losses.
Bartellini!
And the official introductions are over. Fight about to begin. Bartellini in the white trunks, Armato in the black trunks. You can tell from the get-go, Bartellini, he's a guy that's showing his emotion a little bit more than Armato prior to the fight, but it's
very
Armato who comes out swinging to begin.
Drops Bartellini. I'm not sure if it was a drop or a slip. However, Bartellini now up against the cage trying to go for a takedown.
Maybe it was Armato conserving the energy during the pre-fight introductions for that opening burst.
I think so. He came out there like a rocket, Peter.
It appears that Bartellini is going for a takedown. Ultimately, is going to get the takedown.
Right into half guard. You see Armato getting right back up to his feet. Good job, 21-year-olds.
Yeah, there is an age gap. Bartellini 33, Armato 21.
Never too late, Peter. Start MMA training.
Armato, it looked like, was trying to go for a guillotine. Maybe he has one. Don't know how tight it is.
Still going kind of in the half guard position. It doesn't seem to have it. He only has one arm in.
And Bartellini trying to pop his way out of it. And almost out, and is out now.
Bartellini with some nice passing very quickly to side control. However, if you notice, Armato did a good job in controlling Bartellini's right arm between his legs. Armato again trying to get back up onto his feet. Fans are rowdy tonight, Peter.
Fans aren't that rowdy, but one fan is running up to the cage and shouting instructions to one of the fighters. Member of the commission here to say, sit down, let his corner handle that.
Family and friends need to remember, they have cornermen for that.
Don't interrupt your friends while at work. They're getting their work done in the cage right now. Still in the opening round of the scheduled 3-rounder.
Bartellini trying to rain down the punches from the guard position. Big fan favorite here, Bartellini is.
Bartellini trying some ground and pound. I don't know how many of those punches he's landing in on Armato are landing cleanly.
Armato's doing a decent job defending. But those are definitely connecting, Peter.
Now they are certainly connecting.
That seems like it hurts.
Flush blows just about a foot or two in front of us cage side. Don't know how much time is remaining in the opening round.
He has an active guard, you saw there, but kind of kicked him off. 10 seconds left. Looks like he is going to survive. You see his cornerman tell him to breathe, relax. Now time to go back to the corner, try to refresh.
Round 1 comes to a conclusion. Jorge Rivera calling Dan Bartellini over to take a seat on the stool.
Peter, Peter, interesting round. You know, Armato comes out shot out of a cannon and kind of drops Bartellini, but then that's probably the only point in the matchup where he had the edge.
Fight fans, Labor Day weekend, the AFO.
Yeah, Bartellini having himself a good opening round.
The AFO will have the cage set up.
I'll be curious to see, after spending most of the first round on his back, if Armato can muster up the energy to come out as feverishly in the second round as he did in the first.
You gotta think he's gonna come out again swinging. You know, he seemed to have a little success there. You know what? A little success is better than no success.
Armato described himself to us as a boxing and jiu-jitsu fighter. Bartellini told us straight up that he is more comfortable as a stand-up fighter, which was interesting because it was actually Bartellini who put Armato on his back for the takedown.
Maybe he lied to us. Maybe to throw us off. I don't know.
This is round number 2.
But his wrestling looked pretty decent there. You can hear Jorge Rivera barking instructions in his corner. Armato with a nice leg kick. Bartellini moving forward again.
Yeah, Armato trying to pick his spots a little bit more here in the second round.
He's trying to lock up the guillotine right now while throwing some knees. Standing guillotine, but he is quite shorter than Bartellini. It looks kind of deep. Standing guillotine, not easy to pull off. And you see Bartellini get his head out.
But it's Armato with the dominant position.
And the tables have turned.
Yes, relax.
Nice mount position. This is obviously where any fighter would want to be. Now we'll see how Bartellini is from off the bottom. Bartellini able to reverse and get in the top guard position. Very impressive, Peter.
I think that answers your question. Let's see how he does off his back. He gets out of his back.
You have Jorge Rivera barking instructions, and he's listening. You know what? I'd listen to Jorge as well.
Hold him. He's not going to hit you. You're going to stand up. Hold him. Hold him.
Jorge Rivera calling for hammer fists. I don't know if Bartellini's in any position where really can land any clean hammer fists.
Little confusion there in the cage. I'm not too sure what just happened, Peter.
Yeah, I think Bartellini and Armato thought the instructions from the official were to stand up, but that's not what he was saying at all. What was he saying? I don't know.
I honestly do not know. But he has a mount position. Bartellini right now trying to rain down some more punches. Armato able to use his legs to reverse there. Very nice reversal. Very nice jiu-jitsu on display.
So Armato began the round putting Bartellini on his back, then found himself on his back, and now he's back in the dominant position.
This is a very entertaining fight. Back and forth, we're seeing a little bit of everything. A little bit of stand-up in the beginning, some wrestling, some jiu-jitsu. Both fighters are doing a decent job defensively while on the bottom. They're not absorbing too much damage.
Relax, relax. Control the fight. Punch him. Little punches. Come on. Punch him in. Come on,
what a hard round to judge, Peter. And again, Bartellini reverses, gets the top guard positioning.
Hold him. Hold him. Do it. There you go.
Well, you said it earlier in the broadcast, Mark, and I'll say it again here. That was one of those rounds where you just don't want to be an official ringside with the duty of judging this fight because it was so close and so competitive, so even throughout.
I don't know. It was so close. I mean, the fact that Bartellini ended that round while on top, that's going to look good in the judges' favor. However, we saw Armato also get the top position multiple times.
Fight fans, how about it for our beautiful...
Well, you and I both thought that Bartellini won the opening frame. Second round, I think, could have gone either way, exhibited by our commentary seconds ago.
Oh, extremely close. I mean, I might give the edge to Bartellini just for that last takedown, but I'm not a judge. I haven't trained to be a judge, and that's probably a good thing. But just looking at Bartellini one of these cornermen. You have, you know, Jorge Rivera there, and then Matt Finney. Matt Finney, New England Golden Gloves boxing champion.
Third and final round between
Not a
Jim
bad cornerman to
Armato
have.
in the red corner and Dan